Hey everyone, Roman here with eXp Realty of Greater Los Angeles, and today I wanted to discuss some important updates that may affect you as a home buyer. This is in regards to the recent changes in commission and to the buyer-agent agreement that's going to be taking effect coming August 17, 2024. Traditionally, sellers have always paid the real estate commission. They paid their agent, the listing agent, and part of that commission went to the buyer's agent. This system has been in place for many years, allowing buyers to have representation at no additional cost. However, with the recent legal changes following the Sitzer and Burnett case out of Missouri, the landscape has changed. Historically, the seller would cover both sides of the commission. They would pay the listing agent, and part of that commission would go to the buyer's agent. Both parties benefited from the transaction. Buyers didn't acquire additional costs, and sellers had eager buyer's agents working hard to get their property sold. The Sitzer and Burnett case had significant implications on the industry. The seller no longer has to guarantee the commission rate to the buyer's agent. While sellers can still choose to pay the commission, however, it's no longer mandatory. The change could mean that the buyers would have to cover the expenses out of their pocket. Starting August 17, 2024, every buyer that wants to tour homes would need to sign a buyer agreement with their buyer's agent. These agreements will outline how much the buyer's agents will be compensated and outline what work they will be providing for the buyer. It's important to note, as a buyer, make sure to know what you're signing. These agreements will be exclusive and non-exclusive. Non-exclusive agreements, meaning they're open agreements. You can work with different agents, you're open to touring homes with multiple agents. Exclusive agreements will be set for one particular agent. Now, in my opinion, a lot of agents will probably want to sign an exclusive agreement. Nobody would want to put in the work it takes to get a house, knowing that it's a non-exclusive agreement and the buyer can potentially walk or buy a house through somebody else. So before signing anything, make sure you read the agreement and know exactly what you're signing. At the end of the day, you don't want to be liable for tens and thousands of dollars. Moving forward as a buyer, you have three options. One option is hire a real estate agent to navigate the complexities of the real estate market and getting you your first home. Your second option could be go straight to the listing agent. Or your third option is purchasing a house being unrepresented. If you know what you're doing, you've bought many houses before, it's possible you may not need representation. You can maybe do the transaction yourself. If, however, you've bought a place 10 years ago, 5 years ago, the market has changed. It's no longer the same what it was even 3-4 years ago. And of course, you want to have assistance of a professional real estate agent that's going to be able to guide you from A to Z in getting you your home, whether it's your first home or maybe your second or third home. Your third option is go to the listing agent. And before, some buyers went directly to the listing agent thinking that they would get a better deal because the listing agent was getting multiple commissions, one from the listing side, one from the buyer side. That was never the case. The listing agent has a duty to the seller only, not the buyer. Even though you're being represented by the same agent, his first priority is the seller. And their job is to get the seller the best possible terms, which includes the price and terms on their house. Going to the listing side, you're better off just going with your own representation because at the end of the day, you are still paying the commission. Experienced buyer's agents will still try and negotiate their commission to be paid from the seller. It's still open for negotiations. However, there could be cases where the buyer would still need to come up with all or maybe part of their agreed upon amount in the buyer agreement. A knowledgeable agent can still help you try and negotiate the fees through the seller or possibly look into other options such as forgivable grants to cover costs such as commission or even closing costs. These changes aim to provide a greater transparency in the industry and buyer responsibility. Buyer's responsibility in a real estate transaction. While this shift in the industry may seem challenging, a skilled buyer's agent still remains your best option, ensuring that your interest is protected and that you receive the best possible terms. Real estate commissions have always been negotiable, so that part hasn't changed. However, the part that did change is that part of that commission, or maybe all of the commission, now can fall on the buyer, and the buyer will be responsible for paying that commission. But rest assured, An experienced or knowledgeable real estate agent is there to guide you through that process. As always, I'm here to represent your best interest and help you navigate these new regulations. Over the years, I've helped many clients buy real estate. I've helped them secure homes, negotiate prices, and obtain credit repair where needed, averaging incredible savings and the help they needed to get the house. So if you're looking to purchase a home in Southern California, don't know where to start, have questions, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email, text message. My information, my email, my phone number is linked in the description down below. I've been selling real estate and I've been helping clients for the past 20 years buy, sell, and invest in real estate, single family homes, condominiums, and townhouses in Southern California, Greater Los Angeles area.